Dahlia and Emmett are saving money by walking dogs to buy another monitor for their remote learning setup. They each earn $12.75 per dog they walk. Okay, that looks important. I'll underline it. On Saturday, Dahlia walked 15 dogs and Emmett walked 10 dogs. How much did each sibling earn on Saturday? What is the difference between their earnings on Saturday? Okay, I see I have two questions to ask. And this one here, how much did each sibling earn on Saturday? That goes with learning outcome 1. I can multiply decimals. And our second one, what is the difference? That's going to go with learning outcome 4. I can add and subtract decimals. Make sure that you know that you're answering two questions here. We're asked two, we need to answer both. So I'll start with the first one. How much does each sibling earn on Saturday? Well, I'll break this up. I will have how much Dahlia earns, and then I'll do how much Emmett earns. So they make $12.75 per dog, and I'm multiplying that for Dahlia by 15 dogs. Now I'm going to use my move strategy. I'm going to move the decimal out 2 times, and I will mark that. And actually, I'll just go ahead and I'll do the same for Emmett. I'm going to move that out 2 times and mark that. And now I can multiply our numbers. So let's go with red again. And now I have 1275 times 15. So I can set this up 1275 times 15. I'll keep my smaller number on the bottom, and I will use my stacking method. 5 times 5, 25. Carry the 2. 5 times 7, 35, plus 2, 37. 5 times 2, 10, plus 3, 13. And 5 times 1, 5 plus 1, 6. Okay, I'm done with that. Cross out that 5. Add in a 0 there, and I love working with ones because I'll just copy every number as I see it. 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 7 is 7, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 1 is 1, and now I can add it up. I'll get 5 there, carry that 2, that'll get me to 11, 6 plus 2 plus 1, 9, and 1. The final thing I need to do is I need to move my decimal back here 2 times. So we'll start it here, and I'll go 1, 2. So it looks like Dahlia earns, and we're talking about money. So you want to make sure that your answer is in money, $191.25. That makes sense too. She earned, maybe if I moved that 2 extra times and I had $1.91, that wouldn't make sense at all. So for Emmett's now, I have 1275 times 10, and I know that 0 times all this is 0, and I'll just do 1 times 5, 1 times 7, 1 times 2, and 1 times 1. Move that decimal back 2 times, 1, 2, and in this case, Emmett earns $127.50. You might just also know the trick of you could just add a 0 or move the decimal 1 place there. That would also work. So I've answered our first question, how much does each sibling earn on Saturday? And now our second thing is, what is the difference between their earnings on Saturday? So this word difference, this means to subtract. That is a big word that we use in the 6th grade that tells us to subtract. So for this next part, I'm going to go to learning outcome 4, adding and subtracting decimals. Now it's important here to line up our decimals when we're stacking the numbers. So I'll start with Dahlia. She earned more, $191.25. I'm going to subtract out Emmett's amount, and I'm going to make sure that my decimals are lined up. And now I can just subtract. So 5 minus 0, 5. 2 minus 1, I've got to borrow from that 1. 12 minus 5 is 7. I've got to move my decimal place down. Got to borrow again from that 9. Now I have 8 minus 2, that is 6. 1 minus 1, 0. So once again, I have a number and I need to make sure I answer this sentence, and I'm going to use an answer sentence, make sure my answer is in money. And a good answer sentence for this, go back to the questions. It says, what is the difference between their earnings on Saturday? So my answer will be the difference between their earnings on Saturday is, and I'm going to go back to that, $63.75. All right. See you in the next video.